when we talk about golf swings, we talk about and shot results, we talk about the impact or moment of truth. And we compare impacts fundamentally to skill levels. Now, I've got, over the years, I've taken thousands of tour swings all over the place. So here we'll see your high-skilled player, tour player on the left. And you look at the impact conditions there between the good players. See how much their momentum is moving forward with their legs. Their arms are kind of recreated with straight arms.
Yeah.
Shaft's kind of back where it was. A lot of forward momentum with the legs. If you go from setup to there, you see forward, forward, forward. They're hitting that ball. The club's still on the ground afterwards, making the little divot in front of the ball, and the ball's already up here. Okay, and we see the Joe Common player on the right, whose impact is many times their legs at impact looked exactly like their setup. And you're certainly in that category. Their setup. Now, your body turns, you're getting coiled, you're getting wound up, but by the time you get to the ball, things come to a stop down below. So that's the means, DNA-wise, of you being a stable impact. You know, you're just stabilized down there subconsciously, and all the other good players are going forward. So consequently, they have a chance then for all that momentum to continue, and all that great speed makes their arms go out towards the target too. Well, that's all centrifugal force moving, right? It's just energy, right, with the club head. So the Joe Amateur on the right here, there isn't much body motion going to the target, so his arms, there's not much energy in there. There's not much speed in the club to make the arms move away from the body very much, right? Centrifugal force. So we see the common left arm, the old chicken wing, we call it, right? Arms are separated, and his arms have turned over each other already, right? So you're just starting now to get the movement with the lower body that he does at impact.
Okay, interesting, right?
Right?
So I'm getting it, I'm just getting it too late.
That's true with most. Now, unless somebody just hits off their back foot and stays there. You know, we've seen them too. So your body's turned, and you're on your left leg right now at a point where he is done all that at impact. Okay? So, you know, we don't expect to achieve that, but it's kind of good to know what happens. You know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean we have to be in this position for you to be a better player, but we need to start with the concepts of that. And if we kind of go back earlier to your earliest of swings, we see...
This is back with the wedge.
Yeah, we see the common impact. Pretty much the same story with a smaller swing, right? And because there's less speed, your arms are really sucked into your ribs even more there. So you're just kind of intuitively scooping ball off the ground, you know. And that's just you. That's what you're deep. Now, here, it was here, between shots here, I was telling you how your art, remember I said, geez, look at your legs are moving forward on your practice swings. Watch this practice swing. Oh, you're not even thinking about anything, but see your legs move there a little bit? See that? Now, you're not thinking about anything. There's no ball there. But see that little boom? That's really all you need for this little shot. Now, your arms are still misbehaving. But, you know, if we look at what we're trying to fix, it's going to be your impact. And if we look at the big swing now, more importantly from behind, what we'll kind of get into a little bit is what this swing plane looks like.
I'm scared to see this.
So you're underneath it, and then you're on top of it. See how that club, perfect world, those two lines should be parallel coming down. So anytime the club starts getting outside of the ball here, that's an over-the-top move. And even though it's definitely improved from your earlier times, it's still part of your DNA, isn't it? So those balls that go to the left that you hit and the club face gets square, that's when you get your most solid hits, is those pulls.
Right.
Right? So the club's always swinging that way. It's just a matter of if the club face gets square or not. So we got the arms are kind of folding up incorrectly
I really
there.
See that.
And it's a product of the body work.
So I've made the turn and I've gotten my knees to. I've done it after too much after the impact.
That's correct. And for the most part, we're going to live with most of this, right? But what I want to do is get you swinging more like your practice swing. Now, you see how those arms are rotated over each other? See how you're, look at that. That's all different than your ball swing. Look at how those arms are folding over each other. Right there. Look at your legs moving towards the target. You know, bottom line, when there's not a ball there, you ain't bad. Now, I can say that about a lot of people. Okay?
That's funny, isn't it?
I can say that about a lot of people.
Right.
But we're a little less inhibited. We're a little less ball conscious, right? And we are just a little, we're just kind of, there's no pressure. There's no ball to try to hit, right? So many times what we try to train ourselves to do, look at that position there compared to this duplicate position with the practice swing with the driver. See how the arms are folding over each other? Hands are way further away from the body. You got all your weight moving this way. This is off the ground. Back here, it's on the ground. Your arms are all, your elbows are...
So this is my practice swing at the same point, basically,
Correct.
as when I hit the ball.
Yeah.
But this isn't with the drive. This isn't the same.
Well,
obviously,
yeah, it's a fairway wood versus driver, but it's still your intuitive full swing, right? So we got, the arms are, we got to fix up the arms. We got to get the body involved. So we got a couple of parts to do. So this is just a good starting point for us to see. We've got to have a baseline, a starting point, because these are going to be used later for comparatives. Okay, so as we plug away in our little segments, this is what we're going to have to start with.